Hey, this is Steve, RV to Cycle. Got a couple of tips for you today. Hang on. I did a video a while back, and in one of the comments, someone asked me about filling the tank up all the way to full, even though the gauge on the hose indicated it should be full, because it agreed with the usage gauge that's tied into the water pump. And my response was, well, no, you really need to go ahead and fill it until you hear or see water coming through the overflow of your freshwater tank. Why is that? You know it's full, which is very important if you're going to do any boondocking. Second, it's going to wash out any critters, bugs, anything else which may have climbed up in there. And because it's a one-way valve, it will close and keep the bugs and critters from getting in. So, here's what that's going to look like if you follow my suggestion. And as soon as you hear the water, shut it off at the hose end by the gauge, then go to the faucet. That'll save you some water, it'll save you some time, it'll save you some aggravation. Another tip, if you happen to have a curtain, as we have, back behind the driver's area of your van, and you just can't seem to keep it holding together, well, you might put some snaps on. That's what we did. Well, let's rephrase that. That's what I did. And I've snapped it. I have 3. So one about 1/3 of the way down. The next one is about another third, and then one down at the bottom. And this has really helped. Also, I put another one over here onto the roll-off door. It's a little bit hard to see because it's black snap on a black canvas. Might be easier for my hand out of the way. There we go. And that keeps it nice and tight over here. And then what I'm going to do over here, because I'm not sure what wiring might be behind this, I'm going to use VHB tape for this part of a snap, and then I'll go ahead and for the button part I'll just go ahead and make the hole as normal. For those of you who've never used a snap tool and used snaps, I have a previous video where my son showed me how it was done, and there'll be a link for that in the description below the video. The thumbnail is right here, and the title of the video is going to be right there. Okay? If you have to plug in and leave some of your connections exposed to the weather, it's a good idea to use your wheel chocks to elevate those connections off the ground, especially if you have, like I do, your surge protector in an unprotected area. You don't want to leave your surge protector in a place where it can be in the water. And if you're parked on unlevel ground, use something other than your wheel chocks, because you're going to need those wheel chocks for your RV. Hey, well, that's it for today. Appreciate you watching. If you got anything out of this video, give us a thumbs up. Hope you got something out of it. I know it's a short one, but wanted to share these things while they were still on my mind. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon.